Let's move from the story. And a man who is suspected to have murdered his 10-year-old stepson, Prince Oti, has pleaded guilty in court, but is asking the courts to grant him bail. Kweku Ajimai, 35, says the bail is to allow him to treat burns sustained in the process. The fire which killed the stepson injured the maternal sibling of the deceased, Princess Oti, Iniwa Ajimai, and their mother, Patience Tremanting. The Mampontein District Court, presided over by Magistrate Thomas Bwedi Soyori, remanded the suspects to police custody until the 21st of April, after the police pleaded for more time to conclude investigations. My colleague, Nana Aljima, joins us on the phone with more. Nana, tell us the charges, and Nana is joining us via Zoom, Tell us the charges leveled against the suspect.
So the police leveled 3 different charges against the suspect, Kweku Ajimai, and they include arson, murder, and also causing harm to some victims of the incident. But the police pleaded with the court to give them more time to conclude investigations, and after that they can properly prosecute the suspect. But as the court and the police went about the deliberations, the suspect jumped in and told the court that he has something to say. The court allowed him to speak, and according to him, he is pleading guilty to all the counts that the police has leveled against him. But since he is not well, in the incident, he also sustained some injuries. He wants the police and the court to grant him bail to go back, treat himself, and when he's well, he comes back to court for the court to pass judgment on the case.
Did he come with a doctor to show that he was that severely ill? And from where you stood, Nana, did he seem severely injured?
He didn't come with any doctor or any proof that he is very ill and the court should give him time. But as he came in, he couldn't walk, so some 2 men had to lift him from the police station to the court. The police station and the court are about 50 meters apart. So some 2 men lifted him to the court, and when the court offered him seat, he couldn't sit. He rather preferred sitting on the ground. So he sat on the floor. When he was called to mount the dock, the court again gave him a seat, and he refused it, sat on the ground again, and allowed proceedings to continue. After the whole case was called and the court adjourned the case, he was again carried by the policemen and the 2 men to the police station, where the court wants him to continue his treatment, and the court specifically told him that if he has any concerns or with his health, he should raise it to the police, and the police will have to take him to the hospital to receive some treatment. Again, the court ordered the police to put what he has said in the court, ask him again in police custody, get an independent person to stand by them, and the police will take all the concerns that he raised in court and everything that he has to say about the incident.
But Nana, some of the victims are in hospital, right? How are they doing?
So one young girl who is a twin to the deceased is still in the hospital. She is recovering, but the family is reeling under huge medical bills. They are asking for help from all parties, all Ghanaians who feel that they are in the power to help them financially to deal with the situation. The mother of this young lady, who was also a victim, is in the house, but she's still unable to walk since both legs have been bandaged and she's in pain. Today she was in court, but the court saw that her situation wasn't too well for her to follow this issue in court. The court asked her to go back home, and whenever the court needs her, they'll call her to avail herself for further investigation, for the matter to continue in court.
Aljima, thanks so much for joining us there. You're live on Joy News Today with me, Daniel Daze. Later in the bulletin, in our Ghana Month series, we take you to the Ashanti region to explore the significance of the porcupine in the Ashanti culture.